You can have the body of your dreams. You just have to put the work in. Listen, I'm not saying to not do cardio in the gym, but we don't need to be in the gym for 3 hours trying to get rid of belly fat, especially my ladies. It's really important to...
Why do you keep coming at the ladies?
Listen, all I'm saying is don't be coming to me talking about some of you slim thick when you're getting big. Big back, big back, big back, big back. Today I'm gonna give you guys 4 tips that you should avoid whenever you're doing cardio. Let's get straight into it. Tip number one, you wanna make sure that you prioritize weight training over cardio. It's very important that you prioritize weight training because weight training provides a residual effect, meaning that 24 to 48 hours after you're done training and you're consuming your protein, your body's burning calories to help rebuild that muscle. Ash, is there anything you wanna add to weight training versus cardio?
Yeah, basically what Chief said, but with cardio, you want to use it as a tool to kind of help you lose the weight and help you to burn that body fat. But really the strength training, that's going to help to tone you out. And also toning is more of like a buzzword. Like everyone kind of has a different idea of toning, but when we say that, that just means you're going to have more lean muscle mass.
So yes, guys, for the results that you want, it's going to be a combination of weight training and cardio to really help you get lean, to really help you get shredded. You know, a lot of you guys, want the flat tummies and you want a sculpted physique, bigger glutes and hamstrings. In order to do that, it's going to take a combination of cardio as well as resistance training, making sure that you're doing your squats, doing your bench press, doing your deadlifts, and also hitting cardio after. So it's very important to not listen to those clowns online telling you not to do resistance training and just do a bunch of cardio. You're not going to hit the goals that you want, and it's frustrating. I'm trying to give you guys the answers so that way you don't have to spend years on top of years not getting the results you want. I hate seeing people in the gym, and I see them in the gym for multiple years, and they look the exact same or they look even worse. And I always ask myself, how did they do it?
That's crazy. Why would you say it like that? They look even worse.
They've regressed. Is that better for you?
Yeah.
So, I always want to go up to them and approach them and say, hey, I would do this, but I don't want to give out advice to people who don't want it. Now, if they ever unsolicited, if they come to me and they ask me for help, then I'll provide them, with all of my fitness tips. So that's tip number 1.
You want to stop doing cardio before your strength training. Yes, you can use it as a warm-up. I use it as a warm-up, but it's like a slight little 5 minutes on the treadmill, walking with the incline, and then I do my dynamic stretching, and then I get into my strength training. And also you want to think about what type of cardio you're doing. There's aerobic cardio that uses oxygen, and that's going to be more of your long distance running, or you can have your anaerobic cardio, and that's going to be jump roping, sprints, and those are actually really good to do after your leg day, because what happens when you do like a lot of weight on, say, like your squats, you're going to be building a lot of lactic acid between those muscles as they say, like you're ripping it during your exercise. And the buildup of lactic acid is actually what causes muscle soreness. So when you do exercises such as sprints or your jump roping, that is actually going to use that lactic acid as a source of energy, and it's going to break down that excess of lactic acid, and then you'll have less soreness after your leg day because of that.
Tip number 2, guys, to really see results, you want to make sure you calculate your total daily energy expenditure. That is your TDEEs. It's very important to know exactly how much you're walking, how active you are. This way you're able to input your height, your weight, how many days a week you're working out, so that way you know exactly how many calories you need. This was very helpful for me. And guys, you can get the results that you want. You just have to be willing to put the work in and restrict your diet. I've gone as low as dropping 900 calories, 800 calories below my maintenance just to get the results that I wanted, and I've gone all the way down to 8%. It's not something I recommend, because at that time I'm not consuming the most amount of vegetables, and you definitely don't want to stay in a calorie deficit for too long, especially when you're being that aggressive with it. But these ways you can at least get your exact numbers. I will provide a link below in the description so you can go calculate your total daily energy expenditure, so that way you can know exactly what it takes, because this way you can be proficient. It's all about being proficient, knowing what you need, calories in, calories out, and how much you're burning.
Yeah, guys, and there's studies out there that have shown that people who track their food at least 4 times a week have showed more progress than those who maybe tracked it 2-3 times a week. You just want to make sure that you're knowing exactly what you're putting into your body and knowing exactly what the macros are that you need, because those are going to be the main things, especially your protein.
Yes, and it's also important to track because some people are emotional eaters. Like Ash, for example, when she gets all moody and stuff like that, she just starts eating. She just starts eating whatever she wants. So it's very important to track your calories so you know for sure that you're hitting the same amount of macros every day.
No, I actually, when I get stressed, I don't eat. And that is another thing too, also keep in mind though, like it is a mental block for me when I get stressed. And like when Chief stresses me out, like I still gotta be like, dang, you still gotta eat. So
What do you mean by that?
but I was trying to make, instead of like using actual Alfredo sauce, have you heard like using cottage cheese and like milk to make like Alfredo sauce?
No.
But cottage cheese has hella protein in it. So with that, and then also my chicken, it was like 68 grams of protein in that one meal. Yeah.
So listen, guys, believe it or not, I'm not a fan of cottage cheese, but I do think it is good to make healthier options that you enjoy eating. I know my diet can be very bland. It's really simple: chicken breast.
We're gonna get him out of here. He wasn't never amounting to shit anyway. He couldn't do nothing for our labor.
Hey, listen, you know what she's talking about. I always do chicken breast, salmon, rice, and broccoli, asparagus, and that can get, repetitive and boring sometimes. So it is good to, definitely mix in some different options, and stay away from all that dairy. Tip number four, guys, stop doing so much cardio and take a HIIT class. Cardio can be boring, just jogging every single day. So I used to do a lot of HIIT classes. Like I used to do core power yoga, which is like a hot room yoga class. And I also used to do Orange Theory, which is
yoga.
You got me.
A friend of mine encouraged me to test it out for a session or two, and it was something that I ended up falling in love with. So I really recommend that you guys check it out. Let me know what HIIT class you guys have taken before, and let me know if you enjoy doing it, because if it's something that you enjoy, let me know so I can tell the rest of the fitness community and we can hop on it as well. HIIT class is something that I've enjoyed, so I definitely want to spread that word. Ash, have you done any of those classes?
I actually haven't, and I do want to try them. But I do like my own little HIIT, like with my sprints, and then also I do intervals on the Stairmaster too.
And believe it or not, Ash didn't even realize she started doing boxing, and that could be like another form of HIIT, high intensity training.
And I've started doing my own little sessions too.
Okay guys, those are the 4 tips to make sure you implement to avoid making cardio mistakes to really help you lose belly fat. If you guys are still struggling, make sure you guys check out the best fitness ebook out. Listen, it's a 3-month fitness plan. It provides you with meal options. It provides you with a step count and an at-home workout. A lot of you guys don't like to go to the gym, and you guys are scared. You guys are nervous. I get it. We've all been there. So I'm gonna provide you with my free fitness ebook, so that way you can do these at-home workouts. All you have to do is email me the word ebook at contentperformance@gmail.com. Ash, thanks so much for coming out. As usual, she always running her mouth, but if you guys listen to some of the things she says, it might be a little helpful, so appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, listen, man, do not forget to subscribe. Also, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that notification button so you can see when the videos are coming out. Guys, I got videos coming out every other day, man. We working. So make sure you hit that notification button and make sure you subscribe. Stay locked in. Content Performance, we out.